Hey, what is up guys, TripHaroShed here, bringing you another episode of Inazuma 11 Go 3 Galaxy Pyro Paradox. Last time we left off, we played against Zan in hopes of getting their uniform, and of course, they were all like, no. Yeah, just literally like that. Anyway, I asked you guys about, what was the, biggest dick move you've done in your life. I got some really good ones. A lot of you guys just told me that you did like something like what I did with Flappy Birds. Now that wasn't the biggest dick move I've done in my life. I've done plenty of things, but I can't remember them all right now. But the one that stood out of all the ones that you said was that I forgot the guy who said this, but you know who you are, guy, and this is the best one. So basically what happened was he was in a math class with his mate, and his friend was not paying attention, and the teacher asked him a question, and then he tells his friend that the answer is banana, and then he says banana, and then that was just funny. Like, come on, like the teacher will be all like, let's pretend we're in class right now, and like we got everyone sitting down, but like Teo and Hakuryu are not paying attention, and like Tsurugi is, let's get him facing the TV, and then like wait, no, there's the teacher there, this guy. Forgot your name, sir. I will just call him sir. And he's all like, Teo, what is 3 times 9? And then like Teo's all like, Tsurugi, what's the answer? It's banana. It's banana, sir. And then everyone's like, ha 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 ha. That's exactly what it's like, but you know, better. But yes. Anyway, today I said I don't want to fight these guys, but I think I'll have to. I haven't actually had a chance to play this game until the last time I got to play this game was the last time I recorded. So, and also sorry I wasn't able to get a video up yesterday. I was pretty I am trying to do every second day just because that's a bit easier for me, but I couldn't do it yesterday just because I was extremely busy with because on Friday's like the worst day for me for doing anything that I want, just because I've got work on Friday and then school, and that takes up my whole day. Like I get home at like 10 o'clock, so it's horrible. But yeah, the reason why I'm fighting these guys drop an Ultimate Evolution manual, so yeah. Anyway, today is Saturday morning. I think if I might have a chance to I think I'm gonna be free today, just doing whatever until 10. So if I can probably get a few things recorded. I'm gonna hopefully get 2 or 3 things recorded now. If not, that's gonna be really dumb, but hopefully I can get a few things done. But then I've got like a ton of homework I need to do as well. I need to write an essay, and it's not gonna be fun. Hate writing essays, but yes, enough of rambling about my life. I've actually got a lot to talk about today, just stuff that's happened, and as well as the new episode of Inazuma. Shut up, Tsurugi. God, I'm trying to talk, man. And the new episode of Inazuma 11, which I'm definitely going to talk about today. And then the other thing I'm going to talk about is the new trailer for a particular game that's been released that I'm going to talk about if I've finished talking about the anime episode. So if you have not seen episode 37 of the anime and you do not want to be spoiled, I suggest you pause this video and go watch it now. I watch my anime stuff on Anime 4040. If you don't want to like to use Anime 4040, Anime Plus TV works as well. There's somewhere where you can watch episode 37, because episode 37 is by far, well, in my opinion, it is by far the best episode in Inazuma 11 Go 3 Galaxy. My favorite by far, just because they did a really good job with it. A lot of stuff. Well, honestly, not too much stuff happened, but the way they presented it, like with all the epic moments and that, especially Ibuki. Ibuki has just too many epic moments. They probably should have cut his down. But the point is that it was a really good episode. So I should actually probably talk about a bit about episode 36 as well, because I have not talked about that. So basically, episode 36 is of course the episode before episode 37. If you guys remember in the game, Sarge, the 2 pixies talk to the black pixie talks to Tsurugi in the form of Ursus, and the yellow or the light pixie talks to Tenma in the form of Sarges. Actually, it doesn't show what Ursus said to Tsurugi. I'm presuming it's going to be revealed later on in the anime. And what was the other thing I wanted to say? And Tenma was just revealed there, but like, you know, no English subtitles, so we're pretty left in the dark there. But Yeah, they find Tsurugi at the end of the episode, and Tim is like about to cry because he's so happy he sees Tsurugi. Tsurugi's wearing a cape, and then like he takes off the cape and he's wearing the uniform of the other team, and Tenma just like was like, oh my, it was just, I don't know, he was just in complete shock. Like he was about to cry that like, oh my god, we finally found Tsurugi, and then he's like, on the other team, captain of the other team. That is just like, oh god, that would be pretty emotional for Tenma, honestly, just because like, you know, you finally found your best friend and then he's working, like he's playing against you. So yeah, oh, this actually just like a pretty good combo with them two using Zero Magnum. It's pretty cool. But what was I gonna say now? Made me forget. But yeah, no, that was a really cool ending to the episode. They played that same scene in the start of episode 37, so that was a fantastic tying. So basically, the first half of the episode is just dedicated to just a lot of dialogue, like everyone talking, and then Kageyama Reggie appears, but he's actually the playing as the coach of Former Diets, which is the team. It's the Earth-11 fight for the finals of the Grand Celestial Galaxy. So that happened. But you know, damn defense. I'm gonna earn them. Yes, a very good job through. Anyway, so it's just a lot of dialogue saying that you know, about like, why did Tsurugi do this to us? Blah blah blah. Can we really win without a coach and now a striker, and against them as well? And you know, so on and so forth. Tenma's feeling very upset. Like, I can see why you'd feel very upset, especially for Tenma. You'd be under a lot of pressure as captain. You have to try and keep the team together, but at the same time, the coach has ditched you, so he can't support you. And then your best friend, as you find out he was kidnapped, and you didn't even know. And then you find him, but he's like, he's now the bad guy. So yeah, I don't think anyone would cope well if that would happen to them in real life. I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to cope well with that. So Tenma's doing a good job, I must say, and if anyone says, oh my god, Tenma's suffering from depression again, shut up! Tenma's amazing. I love Tenma. Tenma is definitely one of my favorite characters, if you haven't gathered by now. Anyway, so that happened, and now the reason why this episode is amazing is the first half is pretty good, but that's just the dialogue. The second half is where stuff gets real, where the match starts, and everyone loves the matches, and they're great. So yeah, the match starts. Farmer Died is like completely overwhelming. Well, not overwhelming, but they're playing pretty fast for the Earth-11, and Tsurugi's been like a really good captain to them, and Tsurugi's gotten a whole lot better as well. He completely shuts down Tenma pretty much. He can easily cut past him no matter how tough Tenma tries. And what happened was Hilary Flail and the midget guy, I forget his name, the one that he's Kazan Rai, they like both jump up into the air, and he's all like, oh no you don't. And then Hilary has the ball, and oh damn, that was a really dumb pass. Anyway, Hilary has the ball and passes to Rodon. That's his name, Rodon. Is it? Yeah, it's Rodon. It has to be Rodon. Anyway, yeah, and Rodon goes to like do a double kick or something. Vicky like jumps up into the air and just palms the ball like nobody's business. It was really cool how he did it. But Rodon put a lot of force into it, sending Ubiki flying, and he landed on his foot and injured his ankle, which is no good. So and you can tell he's like, holy crap, my ankle. Like, he didn't say that, but you can tell from his facial expressions that he's in a lot of pain, and so on and so forth. Then like the game continues on, and like the team can tell that Tim is like not playing at his A game. Like, everyone's just a bit worried about him and stuff, and you know, like Sakura, Tezuka, and I think Kasaka give him like a little bit of a pep talk, I think. And then Shinto gives him like the ultimate pep talk on top of all the other pep talks. And then Timber's like, I can't give up, blah, blah, like I have to do the best I can. He cuts off a pass. Then this is a really epic moment. It's like he goes for Kazan drive to get past the player. Then player steals it from him. Like, it's pretty much just the storm of Hizutowaza, which is really cool. Then after he goes for Kazan drive, the other team get the ball and go for Hologram Rock, which is that move that I gave to Vanity Vamp with the 2 blue hands that come out of the ground and just flip people on the head. Let's go for Shin God Hand. Doesn't really matter if we lose a point. I don't really care. Yeah, it helps that you're not even going for a Hizatoza. So yeah, that what was I saying now? So yeah, they went for Hologram Rock. Then after that, Tescudo went for draw. The other team intercept the ball again. Then Shinto steals it back with Iron Zarts, and then the other team get it back with the Rock Hammer. And then this is where Ibiki is all like, just if people like to compare, personally, if you guys were to see what Ibiki did, this moment that Ibiki had would be like is epicer than whatever Endo has done in his lifetime. I'm just saying. So you got to keep in mind, Ibiki has an injured ankle right now, and Tsurugi is heading towards the goal. So now Tsurugi kicks the ball like, you know, to the trying to go. Ibiki runs and punches it back, but Tsurugi sees that as he jumps for the volley. But see, the thing is that Ibiki is still like in the air and stuff, like after punching the ball when Tsurugi volleys it, and he does the most epicest thing I've seen in Inazuma history to block the second volley that would have gone in against any other goalkeeper. But what Ibiki does, he does like a 180 flip, right? So his feet are facing against the opposite way. He jumps off the pole sideways and blocks the shot. Like, that was just on so many levels. I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that was epic. That was, oh my god, that was really cool. That was just by far the most epicest moment ever. Oh my, yeah, you guys just have to watch that whole episode for that one moment. That one moment, Ibiki just does that ultimate block, and that was epic. There's so many levels, but then bad news strikes immediately afterwards. He manages to land back on his feet, but he really hurts his ankle. Like, that really, like, just doing that epic wall jump, that pole jump thing. That sounds weird, pole jump. Jumping off the goalpost like that was epic, and then like because of how like his ankle, it really hurt his ankle, and Tsurugi saw that and was able to sneak a goal in using his bicycle sword. Because, you know, with Ibiki's injury, he could not keep up with that kind of shots. But still, you gotta watch the moment. It was really epic, the music and everything. That was really, really cool. But, you know, after that, Inazuma Japan, Earth 11 is like, what are we gonna do? Ibiki's all like, I'm not letting you score against Tsurugi. I'll protect this goal no matter what. And, even Shishige's on the bench is like, he's got the broken ankle. What will he do? And, then, what was I gonna say? Then something happened, yes, and something happened. Of course something happened. So the team bring up the ball, then Rodan has the ball again at the at Earth 11's goal. He goes for Kazan Rai. Then Ibiki, he goes for Gurekurin dunk for the first time, which is pretty damn awesome. He was like, Gurekurin dunk. Yes, it was exactly like that. The thing that kind of sucks for me about Gurekurin dunk is that they changed the animation in the anime. It's not bad, but I prefer the game animation compared to the one they use in the anime, so, yeah, that's my opinion of the day. It is a very good opinion, in my opinion. Very good opinion, in my opinion. That makes sense. Alrighty, but, yeah, that was pretty cool, but then, he sees that everyone, he's, like, marked, and Ibiki I'm talking about now, and he starts, like, bouncing the ball, and Tescudo's like, what is he doing? Like, he bounces it like he's playing basketball, and Ibiki's just trying to find a opportunity to make a really good pass, because you gotta keep in mind, because Ibiki plays basketball, he's got really, like, he's got a really long throw, I guess, and he jumps up, he opens his eyes, like, again after he closes them and just bounce the ball around, just trying to get a good feeling of what's gonna happen. He opens his eyes back up and he jumps into the air, and then they do this cool little thing of how it's like he's going for a slam dunk in basketball. That was pretty, not needed, but it was still pretty cool. Then he makes a really, really long throw to Shinto, who just, like, you know, gets open, because Shinto, like, and Ibiki, like, best buddies in this now, after, like, the lava planet scenario where they both get their souls. So the ball goes to Shinto. He manages to pass the ball to Matsutagi, and this is from the goal. This is just like a complete like turnaround. Like Ibiki stops Kazan Rai, passes the ball to Shinto, and then Matsutagi just has the ball. Like, talk about a really long throw. But then Matsutagi scores with parkour attack. That's actually the first time Matsutagi scored with parkour attack in the in the Grand Celesta Galaxy, so that was really cool. And Matasagi's and Timbers are like, oh my god, we scored, like, oh yeah, and then Suki's are like, that's not gonna happen again, I'm gonna destroy you guys for Farmer Mobius. And that is how the episode ends, and now, I am just gonna say, great episode. I think I've said that before, but it was a really, really good episode. I really enjoyed it, so I recommend you watch it. But then there's the trailer for the preview for episode 38. All it just generally shows is that Shinsuke will be replacing Ibiki in the second half because of his Ibiki's injury. And the thing that I found interesting is that Shinsuke actually learns how to use his new Hizotoza, the Gengar rocket, or I don't even know the name of it. Something rocket, how he like launches up to the sky with his like a rocket and headbutts it out of the way. That's all I can gather from that Hizotoza. It's okay. It's not okay. It's weird, but yeah, that debuted. But in the game, that debuted in the match against Ixel Fleet. So it's pretty weird. I must admit. Don't approve again. No, it's fine. I don't really care. So it's gonna be really curious now, just because with the anime aspect. So we all know that Ixel Fleet is gonna fight Earth 11 immediately after the match against Farmer Diet. Will Shinsuke be playing that whole match, or will Ibiki be able to play for a bit? Because, like, with the injured ankle and all, like, I'm gonna be pretty upset if they just like, alright, we're done with Ibiki, let's put Shinsuke back on. I would be pretty upset, and it's already been made pretty clear in the anime that we didn't get the Ultimate Evolution manual that I was looking for. It doesn't matter. We tried. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But it's made pretty clear in the anime that Ibiki's a much better goalkeeper than Shinsuke. It's made pretty clear. Now, if you guys want to disagree with me, then you can go watch plenty of the episode. The thing that I find weird is that Shinsuke knows how to think like a goalkeeper, but Ibiki plays like he's able to protect the goal better than Shinsuke. That's how they portray it in the anime, even though and in the game as well, actually. So, and even though what I want to call it, Shinsuke does have the out of all his horses, Shinsuke's new rocket thingo is actually stronger than Ibiki's Greco and Dunk. But then they invented Ultimate Evolution, so that didn't really matter. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I was actually hoping to talk about something else. I'll probably talk about that in the episode I'm about to record after this. So leave a comments about what you thought about episode 37, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. See you all next time. It's True Pirate Shad signing out. Peace.